Hare Krishna, thank you very much for joining our online reading session of the book Śrī Bhaktyāloka by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭ𝚑ā𝚔. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Shalakya Chakshudhanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Bhishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namo Vishnupadaya Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Bhagavan Asyadya Deshadaya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Yat Kripat Mahimande Shri Varandir Dharanam Paramani Shri Gam Gardi Vacha Yasya Deve Parabhakti Yatha Deve Tata Kasya Dekata Yat Prakashati Yanta Pravishimach Mahaprastham Sajiva Anyam Jasta Charan Shravana Tavadi Prananam Nijaguru Harivanya Krishna Chitto Vichinto Pari Terkiya Prabhuvajan Sukabdo Majjan Sansa Vishwa Vijayati Kaso. So, Hare Krishna, you're able to hear me? Am I audible? Clear? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Am I audible?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So, continuing to read from Śrī Bhaktyāloka. We are in topic 2, Prayasa. So, we continue to read. A practicing devotee should pass his life in a natural occupation that is favorable to devotional service. And he should chant and remember the holy names with knowledge of his relationship with the Lord. This process of worship without prayasa again has two different kinds of applications for householders and for renunciates. Making Varnashram favorable to devotional service, the householder should pass his life engaged in devotional service free from prayasa. They should earn and save only to easily maintain the family members. If they always remember that worshipping Hari is the only purpose of life, then they will never fall into this illusion. So here, an easy process to get out of illusion, get out of prayasa is being explained by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So basically, in the city, when you are there, then there is no possibility of without prayasa. Definitely, if you are in the city, definitely everybody is in anxiety. Everybody is over enduring. Brahmacharis, everybody, brahmacharis and grasthas both. So unless and until we go to farm community or varnashrama, wherein devotional service is the only goal, then of course in brahmacharya ashram, because we have so much of engagement, and then there is Shravanam Kirtanam, there is hearing and chanting also. Brahmacharis should engage more in hearing because actually Grihasthas should engage more, but because Grihasthas are more working nowadays, so that's why they require more hearing. And but Brahmacharis, because they are full time, they don't have any other seva. They do. They should engage more in Shravanam Kirtanam. Mm. But we see that here Maharaj Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing, making Varnashram fair, whatever the householder should pass his life engaged from free from it. They should earn and save only to easily maintain the family members. If you are in the city, how you will maintain the family members very easily and save? Very difficult. Mm. If they always remember that worshipping Hari is the only purpose of life. Yeah, many devotees understand that worshipping Hari is the purpose of life. But because they are in the city, they are forced to. You have to pay for your bills. That's what you have to work for your bills. There's electricity bill, there is this bill, that bill. Yeah, brahmacharis also work hard, but they also pay bills because they are preaching. But the difference between brahmacharis and grahasthas is they don't have association of women. Brahmacharis, grahasthas have, and they have to maintain. Uh, okay, in happiness and distress, in good fortune and bad, in waking and sleep, in every condition, worshipping Hari quickly be perfected. This everybody should develop that. The renunciate should not save at all. You see, he should maintain his body by daily begging alms and thus engage in devotion service. It should not stay in any enterprise. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is against the staying in enterprise. By entering into enterprise, he is at fault. What to do? We are in the enterprise. We are in ISKCON. ISKCON is a big enterprise. Although we are the enterprise, we are not in the enterprise in one sense. Because ISKCON is a sorry.
Srila Prabhupada built the entire ISKCON society and he built them in the cities.
Yeah, but he wanted to build them in the cities to bring them out of the city.
So that was a transit, you mean? That was a transit.
Yes, in one sense, there is a transit. Those who cannot go, temple is the temple is the shelter. Those who cannot get out of the city, temple is the shelter. Those who want to get out of the city, farm communities, Vanashram is the shelter. This is the thing. So the more he worships the Lord with humility and simplicity, the more he will understand Krishna by his mercy. Yes, there are principles everybody knows, but these some of the things are very clear. As stated by Lord Brahma in Śrīmad Bhagavatam 10:48, Tattenukampam susamikshamaano punjanaivatmakritam vipakam yadvagvapurvir vidadam namaste jivetayo muktapade sadhaya bhag. My dear Lord, one who constantly waits for your cosmic mercy to be bestowed upon him and who goes on further from suffering the reactions of his past misdeeds, offering you respectful obeisances from the core of his heart, is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful claim. Nothing is achieved by Jnana Prayas, but one can know Krishna by his own mercy. So this verse is that Tattenu Susmit. One has to tolerate everything, all the challenges. And what he has to do is he has to engage himself in Hridva Vapurbi Vidadam Namaste. That means he should always engage his Hrida, heart, Vag, that is words. Mm, not words, Vag means tongue. Vapu means words. Vidadam Namaste. Jiveta Yomukta Pradesadaya Vag. That person is eligible for liberation. He tolerates the suffering of the reactions of his past misdeeds. So we are all whatever distress comes in our life, it's all our own past distress, past karma. Everybody, whoever in this world suffers or enjoys, it's all because of his past pious and sinful activities. And whatever we are going to suffer or enjoy in future is the resultant action reaction of the present deeds, what we are going to do. So that's why there are sometimes in India, it is seen that some forefathers' curse to the family goes on dynasty after dynasty. I know in Mysuru kings, the kings in Karnataka. There is a state called Karnataka in India, and there is a place called Mysore near Bangalore. There, they didn't had a son for generations, maybe 3, 4 generations. They didn't had son. It is recently they had one son. That curse went on for 300 years. 300 years? 200 years. Yes, 200 years. So they didn't had sons for 3 generations. And recently that curse is reduced or something. It happened, it seems. His grandmother or great great grandfather, grandmother, they gave curse. They cursed that they should not have, they will not have any son. For a Kshatriya, it is a very great. He has to tolerate a lot. So like that, there are so many dynasties who have gone. Mughal dynasty, nobody knows what happened to them. What happened to the Britishers, East India Company, all gone to dogs like anything. Uh, this Rothschild, Rockefeller, all they will also go away. What happened to Ottoman Empire? Gone. What happened to Alexander and his dynasty? Nobody knows where their whereabouts are. So it's a great this one. So that's why devotees who know this, uh, what they do is they tolerate and then go on. Whatever happens, it's all my past tense, my own past tense, my own past deeds, misdeeds. Therefore, he waits, he tolerates and waits for the mercy of Krishna. So when he gets mercy of Krishna, he understands. Athapite deva padam bhajadam. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam 10:29 says, Athapite deva padam bhajadvaya prasadale shanugrahita evahi. Janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno nachani kopi chiran vichinta. My Lord, if one is favored by even a slight trace of mercy of your lotus feet, he can understand the greatness of your personality. But those who speculate to understand the Supreme Personality of God are unable to know you, even though they continue to study Vedas for many years. Yes. Although we say it is Krishna's mercy, actually it comes that Krishna's mercy comes through a devotee. Krishna's real mercy comes through a devotee. Pure devotee gives mercy. Hmm. Through pure devotee, Krishna's mercy becomes easier. What is that? Krishna Prapti Hoi Jaha Hoite. We sing in the Guru Puja. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Bandhamui Savadhana Mate. Jahara Prasade Pai, E Bhava Toriya Jai, Krishna Prapti Hoi Jaha Hoite. We sing every day. Jahara Prasade Pai. When one gets the mercy of Jahara Prasade Pai, E Bhava Toriya Jai. When one gets the mercy of Guru, he crosses over this material ocean. E Bhava Toriya Jai. Then what you get? Krishna Prapti Hoi Jahan Hoite. So in this world, you may get anything. You won't get Krishna's mercy or devotee's mercy. Through devotee's mercy, Krishna's mercy, we don't get. And it is very difficult. And one of the greatest mercy which a devotee can, if at all he is practicing, if he is thinking, nobody, like, we don't consider ourselves devotee, but we are practicing devotees. Then what he thinks is that, okay, I got this mercy, I want to give this mercy. So he distributes books. Yesterday, one devotee came. He joined in 2023 in Alachua as a brahmachari. He got a book in 2016, Science of Self-Realization, in Denver, Colorado. Some Denver devotees distributed, some brahmachari distributed him. He doesn't know his name or anything like that. He remembers that he was in Saffron. Some Saffron guy came up to him. He was in Michigan or somewhere, it seems, and then they passed on him a book, Science of Self-Realization, and he gave $5 to him, $5, and he got the book. And for 5 years, he didn't touch the book. From 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. In 21, uh, in 20, after 5 years, in 21, 20 or 21, somehow that book came up to his eyes, it seems. And he read it, and he was so happy reading that book. Uh, and then uh, and then he went to some place, and they said that there are Hare Krishna people, so you search for them. Then suddenly he remembered the person who gave him the Bhagavad Gita. So it is the same thing, it's the same book which they gave. So he read it and he purchased Bhagavad Gita as it is. After 2 years, he joined the ashram. So the thing is, uh, if one is favored by the even a slight trace of mercy of your lotus feet, he can understand the greatness of your personality. We can't, we can't, of course, we can explain the greatness of Krishna, greatness of the devotional service. But people cannot understand that how many hours and hours and hours of lecturing we may do. Uh, people will not understand. People will understand only when they read Srila Prabhupada's books. Or we should develop such an attitude in such a way that we should become very pure enough. Our energy will purify them. This is very, very important. So these books and our practice according to the books will give a revolution in the hearts of the people, whomever we meet. Mm. That's why devotees leave a good impression among the people. It's not, it's very difficult to give an impression because we're dealing with Maya, because people live in different energies. Sometimes last time, 2 3 days, 2 days, I was just distributing to Westerners. Because one devotee came here, I was with him. So after distributing to Westerners, the black people, white people, so much of energy sucking. It's and you don't know. I don't know. People, it's very heavy because the way they dress, way they are, it's it's like we have to see the beef shops, they eat, blah, 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 blah. We are going every shop to shop. We were going uh, store to store. It's heavy, bad karma. So I required at least so much reading and so much of praying to Krishna. Otherwise, in the guise of giving the mercy, our lives are at stake. But still, we have to. You can imagine how Prabhupada, such a towering acharya, came into this in this United States, and he went to the Bowery place among the acid heads. These hippies kind of a people. It's energy sucking like anything. Um that's why we have to be careful. We have to also protect ourselves. And sometimes, because of too much of all these things, there will be holes in our pot. So we have to close those holes. Yeah, holes means in the sense their negative energy, whatever they have so much of um, this one outside people. So that affects us. So we need strong chanting, strong hearing, strong Shavan Kirtan, and pray to the deities, pray to Krishna, pray to Gaur. And then again we have to get engaged. So by giving because we are being favored by the mercy of Krishna, so we want to give that mercy to people. Yeah. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, if one takes shelter of the holy names with humility, then by the mercy of the Lord, without prayasa, all the knowledge of absolute that should be known awakens within the heart of a simple devotee. This one line is enough. All the purports of the Vedas are there in these two lines. If one takes shelter of the holy names with humility, this is what Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Krishna said, you surrender unto me. Sarva Dharman Parityajya. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I will destroy you from all sins. I will protect you from all sins. Do not fear. So we may not take shelter of Krishna directly, but if we take shelter of Krishna, it is equal to taking shelter of the holy name. Krishna's holy name is not different from Krishna. But in this age, directly surrendering to Krishna is very difficult. So we surrender to ourselves to the holy name of the Lord. So we have to surrender means you have to take shelter of the holy name of the Lord. Then whatever mercy we get, it is all without prayasa. Mm. This knowledge is never attained by independent prayasa. Okay. Anybody has anything to ask before going to next section? Anybody wants to say something? They can say. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
So,
Apurvanand. Okay. Yes, Prabhuji, tell.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So you can see these things in which you mentioned, it's like, it's very important actually for spiritual life. You're chanting, reading, you know. It is difficult sometimes without devotee association. It's very challenging, but it is possible. It is possible. It's not easy to keep on going. There's many challenges that's there. But
So what is stopping you from taking association with devotees? You can take association. So
there's
it's
no
not that.
stopping. I mean, it's not the stopping me from taking association is that there's a couple different association of devotees in which we take. You know, taking association doesn't necessarily mean you have to physically be there all the time. That's one part of it.
Of,
But association can means, you can be here in class with devotees. You could be interacting with devotees through the
actually,
classes.
yeah, that's there. But physical association is more has more impact than these all new age associations. Previously, when during the time when these all online classes, online this one was not there, people won't think anything other than associating means physical association. Of course, association means you have holy name, you chant your rounds, you pay, you sing individually, but um, that doesn't have impactfulness in our life because association means physical association. Actually speaking, association means physical association only. But we are unable to do it. We have some other constraint problems. That's why we have made up this online. These all things have come into existence. In one sense, actually, Damodar Prabhu, one of our senior godbrother, he gave a whole lecture how COVID has spoiled the devotees. After he has given the lecture and very he had a startling remark and very great observation. Actually, should devotees all should hear. Nobody gives like lecture like him. He is like unique person. He is like he said after 2020, there are so many classes are going on all over the world. People are taking so many classes. People are attending so many classes, doing so many things. But where on the screens, on the screens. Prabhu, somebody asked him, Prabhu, what to do? We don't have association. This is your problem. He said, this is your problem. Previously, he explained, previously, during time of Prabhupada or anybody, anywhere, even previously also, uh, anybody for that matter, if you didn't come to the temple in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, and don't come to the Matha in Madhva Sampradaya, that means, what you're doing, what you're doing, they ask like that. Nowadays we have this online classes and all. This is not subtracted, but what I'm saying is that by physical association, actually Damodar Prabhu said that during COVID, everybody thought it is a boon that wherever we are, we can attend the classes. Very nice, good. It is all good initially, but what had happened is that over a period of time, people became more and more and more and more lazy, and I don't know. Even if it is the temple is near, they don't want to come. It's not like that with you or anybody like that. Everybody's situation is different, and it depends on the seriousness of the person who is taking association. It's not that whatever online classes, whatever devotees, whatever we go and preach, that is subtracted. But actually speaking, previously when Prabhupada was there, when devotees didn't have this online or anything, devotees used to ask, "Where were you, Prabhuji? Long time no see. Where were you?" "Ah, I was attending online class." "What is this? There was no online class. How will you attend? Because there was nothing like online." So that means what is he doing alone? So now we are doing it. That's fine. It's not until we are following the principles, we are chanting. But better, more and more, we take association of devotees, physical association of devotees. You can see ourselves by physically associating with devotees has more impactful, or being aloof is more how we are um, like you know actually physical association will become more enthusiastic, more happy, more enlivened, um, more shakti. Sanghe Shakti Kali Yuge. By Sangha, by having association, we become very strong. Nobody can break us. One piece of stick, one stick can be broken. Two sticks can be broken. Three sticks, little bit can be. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 sticks, they cannot be broken. So we should always pray to Krishna. I may not distribute books, I may not chant my holy name properly, I may not follow the principles, but one thing I should do is associate with devotees every day, daily. Rest all things will follow that. What we are doing now is reverse. We are doing everything, but association we take less. Sometimes some devotees, not I'm not talking about you or me, but because now the whole movement has become more individualism, individual devotees alone. Many devotees are alone in their rooms. Here also it is like that. I've seen many places. I don't want to be alone, but by situation I'm alone. But yeah,
This is important. Yes, devotee association important, but also it's not just any devotee association. This is important. The point is that association mean coming closer to Krishna, hearing about Krishna, discussing about Krishna. This is what association is meant for. So if
yeah.
somebody happened to come right now to the temple, what association would they have right now at this point in time? Is there anything happening in the temple?
No, even if it doesn't happen anything in the temple, we can bring people to the temple, or we can.
Okay, if they come by themselves, would they meet somebody? What would happen right now? So this is
No,
important. This is important. It's like, yes, devotee association is important, but the quality is also important. They're I mean, like you said, for example, there are people who practice same way as I do. They're home, they chant, they might even read more than me, they might do all these things. But the problem is, when you see they have big beards and they have all these things, and it's like, there are different things that are there. So the thing is, and
Yeah.
then when they tell you they're partying or they're going to all these different things, yeah, they might be chanting. What is the use of your chanting at this point? If you're chanting, your reading hasn't brought you up. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not. But you should be at certain level at a certain point, whilst doing your reading and your chanting. If you, like you said, if you don't take these things seriously, then what do? You do nonsense. You do nonsense with your life. You waste your life. You waste your time.
Hmm.
So it's like you say, you're in the
Okay.
city. Why are you in the city?
Hmm.
What's the point of being in the city? Anyway, Hare Krishna.
Because you have work, or you have your
What work?
family,
What work? It's
or
just due to sense gratification. I mean, if you can go anywhere and live, well, your family
yeah,
needs
but
to be in the city to live. You can go some other
but
place that's not the city, that is less conducive to all this deep impression in which you see. I'm pretty sure you're here in Atlanta, compared to being in any part of India, even the village of India. It's a deep impression. Now, why you're here for a different reason. You're not here because of, you're here for preaching purposes. But why would one want to be in the city to work to maintain family?
that's what. As long as we are in the city, maintaining the family, it is very difficult. Yeah, maintaining family is part of this one, but main thing is serving Krishna. So we have to see to that our whole family members, everybody is serving Krishna. We hear about Krishna and develop a desire to get out of the city. Yes.
Very good.
Oh, Hare Krishna. So now we will enter into another topic. Okay. Maybe we'll start on Monday instead of going today. What do you think, devotees? Paramatmananda Prabhu, other devotees, we'll
I
do
mean,
it
we should.
newly.
I think that we should at least do some.
Sorry, Prabhu. Paramatmananda Prabhu, you're saying something? Hare Krishna. Okay. What you are saying,
Okay.
Ramadas?
I'm saying is that we should be regular in what it is that we're doing. This is also a thing of a devotee, is that if we have a time for, I mean, sometimes we do go over time. Yes, that is there. If the discussion is, going flowing, it's going nice. Yeah, but we should not end early. Unless you have something you have to do, then that's fine. But other than that, we should continue doing the class until the time. But it's up to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Hare
Okay. Okay. We will continue to read by the request of the devotees. Prajalpa, ideal talking. Talking with one another is called jalpana or prajalpa. Nowadays in this world,
Krishna, Prabhu.
godlessness. Yes.
Yeah, what about the other devotees? See what they would like to do. I don't know. I'm just speaking my opinion. It doesn't mean that.
No,
Yeah, should.
no problem. No problem. Everybody is fine. Even if you have it and you don't have it, they are all fine. It's not a problem. Okay. Prajalpa, ideal talking. Talking with one another is called jalpana or prajalpa. Nowadays in this world, godlessness is so prominent that conversing with others means godless talk. Yes. Sometimes during book distribution, we tend to speak in such a way that it has nothing to do with Krishna consciousness or anything. We ask about his sneakers. We ask about, we start the conversation with hair. We start the conversation with his shoes. And it's like I heard Bhagavati's Prabhu's class in which he told that he just gives the compliment and puts him down. He gives the compliment to others and puts himself down in front of them so that the other person will feel that I am very proud, I am very important. And he makes a contact with the person and just gives the book to him. Just like he says, sometimes it seems that, hey, you have a nice hair. See, I am bald. See, I don't have a hair. I can't have a hair like you. I'm bald. See, you're so young I'm so old, something like that. I think Ramdas Prabhu knows properly. So that's actually Jalpana. It's Prajalpa. There's nothing to do with Krishna. But that way, they make it's like an icebreaker. And then they give, we are monks, they give these books, they share this knowledge. People help us out with a kind donation. So this is the thing. And then, boom, people give. So the thing is, this is the practice going on since Tripurari Maharaj. He is the incarnation of book distribution, as Śrīla Prabhupada said. Tripurari Maharaj. Does anybody know who is Tripurari Swami? Ramdas Prabhu, did you meet Tripurari Swami?
I don't think so. Prabhu.
Okay. Tripurari Maharaj is in Karnataka. His ashram name is Narsimha Ashram. In Karnataka, he stays in one ashram with some devotees. It's a beautiful ashram. It's ethnic. Its ambience is very good. They grow their own food, and it's in the hills of Karnataka, South India. It's a beautiful place. Narsimha Chaitanya Ashram is the ashram name. It's in the internet. You can see yourself. So the thing is that they used to preach like that. They used to connect them and then give the book. Rather, they used to wear wigs and they used to wear in panted shirt and go to Los Angeles airports. Yeah, like that.
I have a question, Prabhu. You said Srila Prabhupada said that he is the incarnation of book distribution?
Yeah, Prabhupada praised him by saying that he's the incarnation
Wow,
of book distribution.
that's amazing.
Actually, from there only it came that word incarnation of book distribution.
That's,
Prabhupada.
I mean, like, I'm fired up. Just by hearing this alone, I was like so happy that I'm, anyway, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, for sharing that.
Yeah. So Tripurari Maharaj is considered as the incarnation of book distribution. So Prabhupada praised him like that. Oh, your book distribution personified or incarnation of book distribution himself. So the thing is, he started this way of, he and the other devotees, many devotees over a period of time, they developed so many ways and means to distribute books in the United States. But this is the standard practice: praise and praise, connect, and then they offer the book, take the donation. This is the standard procedure in the United States, in the West. Okay, but we should be okay. Hair is very nice, so we go on speaking for 10 minutes for about the hair, 20 minutes about the hair. No, that becomes a godless talk. Okay, there can, however, be many kinds of jalpana in the cultivation of devotional service. Many kinds of talks in the cultivation of devotional service. They are all auspicious for the devotees. So whatever may be the Jalpana in Krishna consciousness, if it is connecting us to Krishna, then it is all auspiciousness for the devotees. Okay. Further, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākur writes, Śrīla Rupa Goswami has written in his Karpanya Panjika Stotra, Tathapyasmin Kadachit Vamadhishau Nama Jalpani Avadya Vrinda Nistari Nama Bhasau Prasidatam. Devotees recite the purport of this verse in the following words. Tathapi e dine jane yadi nama uchcharane nama bhasa karile jivane sarva dosha nivarana duhun nama sanjalpana prasade prasida duijane. While chanting the holy name of the Lord, if a wretched person in his lifetime achieves nama bhasa, what is that? While chanting the holy name of the Lord, if a wretched person in his lifetime achieves Nama Bhasa, or the glimpse of the offenseless chanting, then all his faults are destroyed and their lordships become pleased with him. It is not talking about, so we should understand this. This particular thing is the glorification of the holy name, wherein it is said that even if a person who is wretched, very downtrodden person, in his lifetime, if he achieves just the Namabhas stage. Namabhas means it's a glimpse of the holy name. How to see that? It's a glimpse of the holy name. There are three stages of chanting. One is Namaparad, offensive chanting, offenseless chanting, and pure chanting. What is that? Offensive chanting. Aparada Yukta Nama. Second one is Aparada Rahita Nama. And third one is Shuddha Nama. Aparada Rahita Nama, also one can get liberation. This is what is the challenge. But it doesn't mean that Acharyas are telling us that encouraging us to chant in Nama Bhasa stage. No. It is to tell the glories of the holy name that even if you chant the Nama Bhasa stage, you will get liberation. Lord will become pleased even if you chant in Nama Bhasa. That doesn't mean that you have to chant in Nama Bhasa. This is the point. So, so it is the glories. It is the. What is that? It is the characteristic of the holy name. The transcendental characteristic of the holy name is such that even if a person who is very low born, downtrodden, sinful person, even if he achieves Namabhasa stage, where he is offenseless chanting, but it's a glimpse of offenseless chanting. Still, all his faults, all his sins will be eradicated and he'll achieve liberation. This is what what is that? In the conversation between Gopal Chapla and Haridas Thakur, it happened. Haridas Thakur said, even in Nambabas one can get liberation. Gopal Chapla said, if it is so, then I will chop off my head if it doesn't happen. He said, he challenged Haridas Thakur by saying that in Namabhas one cannot get liberation. But then afterwards he gives a lot of references from Shastra, and Gopal Chapla becomes offensive to Haridas Thakur, and he suffers from leprosy. Yes, it's a disease wherein all your hands and legs parts will be they will be eaten away by that leprosy bacteria or whatever it is. You will become what is that disease? It is a communicable disease actually. So previously, many people used to suffer from leprosy. Nowadays, it is controlled, but previously, everybody used to suffer from leprosy. It is all because of it is said that this is a skin infection actually. Too much of sexual desires or sex in the previous life, one suffers from all skin diseases in this life. That is what Bhagavatam, the fifth canto of Bhagavatam. If you read, you will understand. All sorts of eye problems come because of a lustful look of the eyes towards the opposite sex. If we speak ill about devotees or about the Lord, one may get human form of life, but he will become dumb and deaf. Dumb and deaf. These are the big reactions. But even if he is very wretched, if he chants the holy name even in Namabhasa stage, all his reactions sins will be eradicated and he will become the Lord will become pleased. Okay. Kirtana, offering prayers and reciting the scriptures are all jalpana. But when these are performed with favorable mood and devoid of material desire, then they are all cultivation of Krishna consciousness. Yes. Other than chanting Hare Krishna, all other kirtan is simply jalpana, simply waste of time. I recently shared one video on the Facebook and WhatsApp regarding a particular devotee in ISKCON who is going around and doing kirtans. He does not just do Hare Krishna mantra, he also does Shiva Kirtan. Shambho Shankara, Shivo Shankara, Shambho Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara, Shambho Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara, Shiva Shankara, Shiva Shiva Shankara. He all chants. And Prabhupada is saying that, what is that? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Prabhupada is telling in one lecture. You should do Shravan Kirtan of Vishnu, not of Shiva, not of one day of Kali. No. So Prabhupada condemned there. So like that. So Kirtan or offering prayers, reciting the scriptures are all Jalpana. But when these are performed with favorable mood and devoid of material, then they are all cultivation of Krishna consciousness. So whatever we are reading scriptures, Prabhupada books, whatever we are reciting prayers, whatever chanting we are doing, whatever kirtan we are performing, it is all related to Krishna. So it invokes Krishna's mercy within our hearts. We don't know what to pray. Maharaj gave a whole lecture. How to pray, what to pray, how to pray. There is a lecture by Maharaj. How to pray, why to pray, how to pray. You can search in the what is the app? Why to pray, how to pray. Actually, praying is very, very important. In our Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada gave opportunity to pray every kirtan, like Guru Ashtakam. It's a prayer to our spiritual master. Like next, Govindam prayers. They say Govindam prayers. The deity greetings. That is also prayers. From Brahma's prayers, we are repeating what Brahmaji has prayed. What is Krishna's form? It's because we are seeing Krishna's form. We are taking darshan of Krishna's form. Krishna is mercifully given us eyes so that we can, be in his audience. Darshan means we leave everything. What? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry. This one is on. That's why I said I will ask. Okay. So the thing is, when we are praying, Maharaj gave lecture on how to pray and what to pray. Because we don't know what to pray, so that's why our acharyas have given so many prayers. In the morning we have Guru Ashtakam, pray to our spiritual master. And there is Govindam prayers. Govindam prayers means whatever Brahmaji has prayed. Because we are seeing the form of the Lord. So we praise the form of the Lord. Where is he residing? First we chant the prayer. Venum Konantamar. We directly pray to the form of the Lord. Venum Konantamaravinda Dalayatacham Bharavatam Samasita Buddha Sundaranga Kandarpa Koti Kambi Govindamadi Pushita. This is his prayer. What is he? Who is he? Venum Konantam. So by our prayers, the Lord manifests in his form. Because Lord is already there. So we are trying to repeat the prayers of Brahmaji. So he's tending the cows, he's with millions and millions of Lakshmis, they're all serving him. He's in Goloka. And then next verse, Angani yasya sakalendriya vritti manti pashyanti bhanti karayanti chiram jaganti. Ananda chinmaya sadujjala vikrasya. Tamaham bhajam. So like that we offer the prayers. We don't know what to pray. We should just follow the footsteps of our acharyas and Brahmaji, Prabhupada, how to offer. Prabhupada has written prayers at the lotus feet of Krishna, Jaladuta. So Prabhupada wrote 2 prayers. So those prayers and reciting the scriptures. Reciting the scriptures means reciting the scriptures means whatever acharyas have given literature, like Prabhupada has given Bhagavad Gita, many books. So studying them, speaking on them, living by the books, distributing them, this all comes under Krishna consciousness Jalpana. Krishna consciousness Jalpana. It means speaking about Krishna. Okay. Therefore, the conclusion is this: all prajapas that are unfavorable to Krishna's service are adverse to devotional service. Okay, this is the conclusion. All all prajalpas that are favorable. Oh Krishna. Yes, all prajalpas that is unfavorable to Krishna's service are adverse to devotional service. So we should be our talking, whatever we speak, it should invoke within us mercy of the Lord. That should relate to Krishna. Some people, I should not say this, but the whole day they will not be meeting each other, but suddenly uh, they will meet and then speak all Gramya Katha. So one of the instructions which Raghunath Das Goswami got from the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Gramya Katha na shunibe aar na kohibe. Gramya Katha means village gossip. Gossip. Blah, 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 blah. It's called blah, blah, blah. In English or somewhere they say blah, blah, blah. So it's all blah, blah, so-called talking. Okay, we will speak on Prajalpa some more tomorrow. If anybody has anything to ask, we can just spend some time on the questions. Mataji, Prabhuji, anybody has anything to ask, please unmute yourself and ask.
We have classes tomorrow, Prabhu?
No, not tomorrow, day after. I mean Monday, not tomorrow.
Oh.
No Saturday, Monday, Sunday, just Monday, directly Monday. Is there anything? Oh, Mataji came and she left. Okay. Okay, we'll stop here and we'll meet on Monday because I don't want to enter into a big topic. So many things actually I have to speak. But for the time being, we'll stop here and we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vancha kalpatarubhesya
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Kemana
Pranam
Chendu?
Prabhuji.
Pranam.
Prabhuji, that
So you have
singing.
something to ask?
Yes, Prabhuji, I want to ask something. Prabhuji.
Yeah. Tell. I was thinking that nobody is asking, so I wanted to close. Yes.
Yes. Prabhuji, I wanted to ask that singing bhajans we are not in our parampara is also a prajalpa. Is it also a prajalpa, Prabhuji?
Singing bhajans in our, which are not by acharyas, which are not by our
Yes.
acharyas.
Yes, which are not given by our acharyas.
Yeah, nowadays, tum pyare ki murat ho. And they have deity greetings with Lata Mangeshkar singing from some nonsense Bollywood song. Tum pyare ki murat ho, aur hum tum pe dil lagaye. Why our acharyas didn't sing anything or what? Why we have to take from Bollywood all this nonsense? All these kabada nonsense. So this is all prajalpa. But it is engaged in Krishna service, so We will say that better we engage directly our Acharya's literature in Krishna service, what they have written, instead of taking from somewhere else. Why? Why we want to make ourselves in a risky position? That is what I'm saying. Instead of engaging that nonsense thing in Krishna service, better use the direct thing which in Krishna service. Why devotees want to go roundabout? Why? Because they want to get the favor of the people. That is the idea. See, people will not understand. If I sing Bhajavure Mana, Srinanda Nandana, every time Hare Krishna mantra, people will get boring, Bhajavure Mana, Srinanda Nandana, every time. Why you sing that same song? People will not understand. Tarahuve Bhava Sindhure. People will think Tarahuve Bhava Sindhure. Who will understand Tarahuve Bhava Sindhure? Huh? And you sing Hare Krishna mantra, same Hare Krishna mantra. But better if you they search. Otherwise, how they are searching? And go to that particular. I don't want to tell the name of that particular temple. You just go to that particular temple's Facebook page. Every time DT greetings, you get a Bollywood song in that. Every time. O Palan Hare, Nirguna or Nyare. Or nonsense. Why Nirguna or Nyare? He is very nicely standing over there. And you are saying Nirguna or Nyare. What is Nirguna or Nyare? What is nonsense? तुम प्यारे की मूर्त हो प्यार की क्या मूर्त है ये क्या बकवास है some Bollywood debauchee prostitute has some nonsense song and we have to engage that one in Krishna service. What is that nonsense? I don't understand. I don't at all. I don't encourage all these things and I don't hear all these things also. Better to sing those songs which are given by our acharyas. Prabhupada said Narottam Das Thakur's are Vedic truth. So better to sing Narottam Das Thakur, Lochan Das Thakur, Govind Das, Kaviraj Goswami, Srinivas Acharya, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. These are all bhajans. There are so many books. There is Gita Malika in Bengali. There is a book, Gita Malika. Bhakti Geet. Bhakti Geet. Is Bhakti Geet? That book is Bhakti Geet from Mayapur.
Yes, Bhakti Giti Sanchayan.
Bhakti Geet Sanchayan. Bhakti Geet
Yes,
Sanchayan.
yes,
I don't know Bengali, but I know the name of the book. Maharaj reads
yes.
every time from that book.
Yeah.
You see.
Yes, Maharaj keep that book with him always.
Yeah, actually, I don't know Bengali. Otherwise, I would have kept that book. I don't know Bengali. I kept it. I tried it, but somehow I failed it. I purchased the book. I had one book.
Oh.
I gave it to Amoglila Prabhu. Somebody I gave it. I don't have. But we should. That is why I read from Acharyas. This. Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Pancha
Thank
kalpatarubhyascha kripasindivyosya
Ashanta
paditambha Vishnu Abdul Vishnu Namaha Anantagoti Vaishnava Bhaktivinoda ki jai Jagat Guru Śrī Prabhupada ki jai Srimad Bhakti Session ki jai Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭ𝚑ā𝚔 ki jai Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Ramdas Prabhu,
Hare
you have
Krishna.
come?
I'm here on Ponds, but I'm not at the temple. I'm at the library.
You going to come?
Yeah, I'm maybe 2 minutes away. But I'm not gonna come right now. I'll be there probably at 12 o'clock. What time you plan to leave?
You come. I'll take some rest now, and then.
Okay.
Hare
Okay, I have my run to chant as well. Hare Krishna.
Once you come, I'll speak.